All right. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well and everything is fine. We had Donald Trump return to the office, and although I would pick a key highlights from his speech before I start my training. Uh, before I start my training, although Elon Musk has made a statement on his tweet saying uh, that Donald Trump will free the Silk Road creator Ross Abricant. But to me, when I listen to Donald Trump, I haven't slept. He has signed all the orders when I'm present, listening and following very closely. The president had pledged to commute, and the sentence was notably absent from the first day of Trump's term. Rose Applicant was sentenced to prison, and Donald Trump, during the promise to the crypto industry, said he would let this guy free. He signed a lot of executive orders, but to me, although Elon Musk says that also Ross will be out, but I did not be able to hear that. Yeah, to hear that. But Trump had promised that he would commute a recent his sentence. But if you don't know about Ross, Ross is the former founder of the Silk Road marketplace in 2011. He was 26 at the time he built the Silk Road underground, an e-commerce platform that enabled the anonymous transaction of Bitcoin use. So in October 2013, he was arrested at San Francisco Public Library, where the FBI agent seized his laptop while it was still connected to his site administration panel. Silk Road operated as the first modern darknet marketplace, facilitating 1.2 billion Bitcoin transactions before it shut down, and established new patterns of anonymous online commerce. So Rose received 2 life sentences plus 40 years without a parole in 2015, and convicted of money laundering, computer hacking, and narcotics trafficking charges. Having served for over a decade, those are 10 years in prison, has maintained an exemplary record behind the bars, uh, tutoring fellow inmates, teaching classes, and collecting over 150 prisoner testimonies supporting his release. His case has become a focal point in debates over criminal justice and internet freedom and ethics of digital marketplaces. So I believe Donald Trump needs to work on this because he had promised, and we could see market runs that side. Although the new president has signed a lot of executive orders, today I will highlight those that I have looked at mostly, and I'll give my insights when it comes to the crypto market space before I get into the lesson for today. Uh, I'll look at a few. I've been able to insight out my my few reasons. Results that nobody expected to see. Everyone is calling it. I will just pick up a few of. Okay. Donald Trump was officially sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. The Security and Exchange Commission announced the resignation of Gary Gensler. The 47th President Trump and his crypto team bought 47 million of wrapped Bitcoin. I will air out 5 cryptocurrencies that these guys have bought. They bought wrapped Bitcoin, they bought Ethereum, they bought Aave or Avalanche, they bought Link. Okay. Coinbase jumped to the 21st in the US applications app store. Mark Cuban teases launching his own meme token, looking at what Donald Trump did. Mark Yenda is serving as the acting commissioner of the Security and Exchange Commission. Ethereum allocates $50,000 worth of Ethereum to support and participate in the Ethereum DeFi ecosystem. Trump coin has become the third largest market cap of the meme coin, and President Biden has issued an executive order pardoning his family members as well as Dr. Funs. And Trump has assumed the Porter's handle. There's a lot he signed. One of them was to get out of the World Health Organization. But all these put aside, I want to base my sharing about the crypto market space. I believe Trump is giving us more opportunity to prepare for what is coming. Yes, to prepare for what is coming. Although on day one, this guy has not done anything or talked about anything to do with cryptocurrency. And this caused most of the markets to shrink. Me, as an entrepreneur, I look at this as an opportunity to buy more, or an opportunity to have more chances to participate in the crypto market space. So that would be my insight when it comes there. I don't believe that Donald Trump not talking about cryptocurrency should make anyone feel absurd or bad about the market space. I believe he's going to give us our time. And once this happens, I believe you'll see markets doing more wonders than you expect. And also, I look at Donald Trump trying to prepare a conducive working environment. To me, I see that a conducive working environment because I believe his traffic policies will be able to affect most of the markets in the coming few days of his presidency as the 47th president of the United States of America. So today, I will like to base our sharing on knowledge because I usually say proper planning prevents poor performance. I believe that people across the world need to prepare. I personally believe that since some of you are new to the space, Donald Trump is giving us more time or giving you more time to prepare for what is coming because what is coming is bigger. Okay, because I saw the president of Russia, yes, congratulating Donald Trump, and I have even seen at least 3 people have been got out of Gaza. So I believe that you know was the one of the biggest statement in his speech he made. I heard him personally saying that the United States not involving itself in wars, and also the runaway of Donald Trump signing an executive order of getting out of they call it what, the World Health Organization is gonna prevent us from pandemics that could affect this bull run. And you know, these guys already in China, they had already come up with another virus, and this virus was going to be the next challenge. And when we look at how much United States has been investing in the space or has been investing when it comes to the World Health Organization, then this could put an end to the too much pandemics that we are facing because these guys have been playing us hide and seek, and I believe this could be one of our important moves to reduce on pandemics, as these guys have been playing us with their politics. So one of the biggest funders of the World Health Organization, having said is out of this space, on the other side, me, I look at it as an advantage that would reduce on the too much exploitation that we have had in the past. And so I see the future getting more better, and I see us that better preparation could basically save us from missing out on amazing opportunities that are coming as present opportunities in the coming future. And so, that said and done, I believe we focus on the main thing. Okay, I believe we focus on the main thing. Now, yesterday we looked at moving averages. And so today, I said throughout this week, I'll be basing my sharing on the different indicators that we have in our Royal Q application. Okay, that's where I will base my what? That's where I will base my sharing. Okay, we have we have basically we have basically new we have basically so I'll share my screen. Okay, and let's get into our Royal Q application. Basically, Royal Q yesterday added some new coins. I'm very grateful for having heard my voice, and maybe they're also planning it. And Royal Q has added some new coins in our application, and I will notably pick up a few. I believe that when it comes to trading, the Trump coin still has an opportunity. Yes, I believe the Trump coin still has an opportunity because it has a reputation to keep. I also believe that the XIXBT, this is an AI agent. I told you AI agents is a new wave of modern civilization. So I also believe the AI agent cryptocurrencies, and one of them is the AIXBT, which appears here on number one on Binance, is one cryptocurrency we need to pay close. There are others, but I'll pick up those two. And the other one is the Trump USDT. Okay, the Trump USDT pair. There could be some opportunities playing aside, and today we shall use that on our Binance account to look at it and see how far we could go. Today we also see that I have talked about the past, but we need to focus on a few coins that I saw the this organization. Let's just get there on X. Let's just get there on X, and we'll just pick up the account of the son of Trump. Trump has opened up a new account as the new POTUS, but I'll pick up Donald Trump Jr. account on X, and I will come down here. This is not my information, but let us, before we start our analysis, let us look at why do you think an organization of a president, the investment organization of the current president of the United States, has looked at Ethereum, wrapped Bitcoin. So my focus will be on these ones. TRX, I'm sure because TRX basically had invested in this organization already, but I'll pick up ENA, Chainlink, and Aave. I'll pick up those three. And then we shall, like we usually say, things are simple. Let us visit CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. Any of the two will give us a service. So let's pick CoinGecko for learning purposes. And there is a coin I have been just studying. This is not financial advice. Since morning, I was looking at this coin, but this is not financial advice. I've not invested in it, but I'm just putting it on my ladder just for follow-up because this coin went up 100% today. So I came up here just to look at it. It has a 6 million market cap, very low, high risky. but I was just looking at it, not paying close attention. The coin is called Open Custody. So I have not bought, I have not invested. I was just trying to look at it and try to give it an eye and see. So I'll just close the monitor, but I have no interest so far. Just sharing, I have no interest. This coin could be located on MEXC and others. I think they are DeFi. MEXC, Bitgate, KuCoin. Those are centralized exchanges. But the coin is called Open Custody Protocol. But I just opened it and have a look at it. So we shall look at ENA, which is so when we look at ENA, we shall come back here. It is ENA, okay. I think we're on the right place. Then we shall look at the information about ENA. From its all-time high, the coin is down by only 43%. Then what it is, the challenge with CoinGecko is that it does not give more details. So I will basically just change. Then I will use CoinMarketCap. Then after that, so just looking at why these companies decided to invest in those three cryptocurrencies by looking at their potential, basically. So this is the coin. It is called ENA. The other name is Ethna. So we want to just read about it. What is it all about? Okay, so Ethna is a synthetic dollar protocol built on the Ethereum that will provide crypto narrative solution for money that is not reliant on traditional banking system, that is not reliant alongside global access of dollar denominated saving instrument. So it is an internet bond. Okay, it's an internet bond. Okay. The information is not yet clear in my mind, but I just wanted to show you. The other coin that these guys have talked about is Link, which is Chainlink. Chainlink. Chainlink, when you read about it, just a simple Chainlink is a blockchain abstract layer that enables universally connect smart contracts. Okay, but when you look at the market capitalization or the amount of money, this coin is at a 15 billion market cap. Okay, 15 billion market cap. Then the other coin that you could follow through is Aave, which is so when you open the coin is called Aave. Okay, it is seated at a 5 billion market cap, very low compared to the other one. And about it, if you wanna follow, Aave is a decentralized finance protocol. I believe in Aave because it allows people to lend and borrow. Lenders earn interest by depositing digital assets into specific credit liquidity pools. Borrowers can use their crypto as collateral to take out flash loans. So I believe that this protocol or this Aave is a very good coin. It has a very low market cap, okay, very low market cap, and I believe it would allow so much liquidity come into the market since it is seated on the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, since it is seated on the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, and also Ethna is seated on the Ethereum blockchain. So when you look at these three, they are still moving within Ethereum because this is Ethereum, and this is Ethereum. Okay, so you find that these two, to me, could make a lot of sense when it comes to crypto. So it means with that in my mind, when I'm coming to look at an opportunity, I can still be able to put some time on where the big money is flowing to find if there will be a buying opportunity or there will be a selling opportunity for me to make profit. All right. So, depending on the time zone of your choice, today we are going to put our time on a very important aspect. I'll remove all the indicators in the chart. I'll remove all the indicators in the chart. Okay. And then we are in the 15 minutes there, 15 minutes here. Then I'll put my focus on pivot points. Like I've said before, that trading is all about support and resistance. Meaning, am I loud and clear? Let me know in the chat. Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Good. Let's continue. Now, the pivot points are divided into two classes. And we have classic and we have Fibonacci. Okay. We have classic and we have Fibonacci. This one is using Fibonacci numbers. This one is using the normal calculation of pivot points. So the number one focus of any trader, depending on the time frame of your choice that you want to analyze a certain coin, is to look at the pivot. Look at the pivot. And the formula is simple. When prices are forming above the pivot point, the coin is bullish. And when prices are below the pivot point, the coin is bearish. Now, here comes a simple question. If you were a trader, you understand that when coins enter support areas, what next do you expect? When coins enter support areas, what next do you expect? If coins enter lower points or when coins go down to lower points, what is your next expectation? When coins enter, now someone is talking about golden cross. When coins enter lower points, what next do you expect? Good. Because when coins go down, sometimes people overcomplicate themselves with a lot of knowledge. But when coins go down, you expect that they will move up. And when coins go up, you expect that they will come down. I hope that is the normal logic. You see, sometimes people apply a lot of understanding, but it is just common sense. You don't need a lot of knowledge. You just want to apply common sense. That when coins go down, what we expect from a common sense understanding is that there are higher chances of buyers coming in and coins going up. And when coins go up, what comes into your mind? People overthink, but I just want people to use common sense. So what comes into your mind when coins move up? Because there is that thing that immediately comes into your mind. What comes into your mind when coins move up? Okay, you definitely understand that when prices go up, people are going to sell and there are higher chances of markets going down. So that should be the normal logic of any trader. You see me when I come here, I don't want to complicate anything. So when you are using pivot points, to trade, you need to understand that when the market reaches resistance 3 here, this coin has been overbought. And when the market reaches support 3, this coin has been oversold. Is that clear? Now, when a coin is overbought, there are higher chances that the coin will come down. When a coin is oversold, there are higher chances that the coin will go up. Give me a 3 in the chat if that simple logic is understood. Me, I want to teach common sense. I don't want to come here complicate trading because these things are simple. When a coin reaches resistance 3, it means that this coin has been overbought and there are higher chances that the coin is going to go down. And when the coin reaches support 3, it means that this coin has been oversold and there are higher chances that the coin is going to go up. If I'm crystal clear at 3 in the chart. Now, the black line is the pivot. It is the center of our analysis when using these pivot points. Okay? And the blue lines are your support, meaning that it gives you that when coins enter support areas, these are buying points for us to rely on. I'll pick any coin that is doing well currently, and I'll pick a coin that is doing poorly currently. So let me pick Ray. Ray is the other name of Ray is called Randium, and because people have been using this to buy the Trump related cryptocurrencies, that's why it has been doing well. Okay. Now look here in 15 minutes. Okay. In 15 minutes, look here, friends. Whenever you open any time frame, it will always give you two basic analyses. Number one, it will give you the highest price. It means that in 24 hours, this was the highest price. It will also give you the lowest price, which means that in 24 hours, here was the lowest price. I think it was not even here. It means 24 hours, the lowest price was around, because this is time below here. It will give you how the market has performed in 24 hours, the lowest and the highest. And so, when you come here on pivot point and you are using 15 minutes, it means that in the last 15 minutes, what they will be looking at here is to give you prices that, using the past history of this coin, I don't know if I'm making sense. Using the past history of this coin, or even looking at its future perspective, they'll give you the highest price which they believe the coin will hit, and also the lowest price which the coin will hit. Now, the first thing you need to look at the pivot. After looking at the pivot, which is 6.90, then go in the chart and look at the current price. Now, if the pivot is 6.909, is the market above the pivot or it is below the pivot? Some answers in the chart. Is the market price above the pivot or it is below the pivot? Good. Now, simple understanding. When the market is above the pivot, the coin is on an uptrend. And when the market is below the pivot, the coin is on a downtrend. Is that clear? Is that clear? Remember, markets don't flow like a river. When we say an upward trend, it doesn't mean that the market is going to go up like a ruler. Give me a two if someone is able to understand that. When we say an uptrend, it's not like the market is going to go up like a ruler. No. When someone bought at this price, do they have a right to sell when the market reaches, let me say, around here? And when they sell, the market might retrace. Then someone buys here. Then it rises. Then someone sells here. Then it rises. And then someone sells. So the market will not go like a ruler. Am I making sense? You know me, I teach logic. Me, I don't teach. Me, I teach understanding. I just want you to understand. because you just need to apply logic to make money. You don't need it to be simanya trading expert, simanya what. It just, you need to understand. The market doesn't move like a ruler. If I bought at 69 here, do I have a right to sell when it's at $7? Let me know. When I bought at $6, do I have a right to sell at $7? Now, it means that when I sell, I will be bringing more coins in the market. Now, you see people get confused with the demand and supply. When I sell, I'll be bringing more coins in the market. Give me a P if you have understood that simple statement. I bought at 6 at a lower price. When I sell, I bring more coins in the market. And when I bring more coins in the market, do prices continue go up or they come down? Because buying means removing coins in circulation. Selling means bringing more coins in circulation. I don't know if I'm creating. I need people to understand this. Let me repeat. I bought this coin when it is at $6. Now stop typing. Stop typing because I see confusion. Now stop typing. Stop typing because I see confusion. Stop typing. I see people are confused. I see people are confused. I see people are confused. Stop typing. I want people to understand. Stop typing in the chat. I bought this coin when it is at $6. I bought 10 coins when they're at $6. When they reach $7, I sell. When I buy these coins, I own them. Is that right? When I buy these coins, I own them. When I sell them, I bring them back to the market. It means that when I bought them, I reduced the number of coins in the market. When I sell them, I increase the number of coins in the market. If you have understood that, give me a 1 in the chat. When I buy, I reduce the number of coins in the market because now they are mine. When I sell, I increase the number of coins in the market. Now, when I buy these 10 coins when they are at $6 and I sell them when they are at $7, does the price go up or the price comes down? I need logic. I bought. Now someone is typing up, of course. I need logic. I just need you to have me understanding. I bought. Understanding is not easy. I bought this coin when prices are at $6. It means that these coins are mine. These coins are mine. Now they have reached $7. I have sold them. When I sell these coins, where do they go? When I sell these coins, where do they go? Because that is where now people need a simple understanding. When I sell these coins, where do they go? Now, when they come in the market, do prices go up or prices come down? When they come back in the market, do prices go up or prices come down? Why do prices come down? Why do prices come down when I sell? Huh? There is too much supply. Not everyone is selling. It's me who has sold. There is too much supply. There are more coins that have come in the market. I have supplied more. I have put more coins in the market. It will definitely affect the price of this coin. Now, in simple logic, simple logic. Let me first cross share. But if you are following, give me a yes in the chat. Because me, I don't want to be here that I'm teaching too much what? That I'm teaching too much. And I want people to just understand. When you understand and you have logic, you make money. When you don't understand, you don't make money. Because you get affected by thinking that you need to be too much knowledgeable to make money. You just need logic. We have entered a new era. One of my best friends and mentor, Donald Trump, said we are going to use common sense. What I'm teaching is common sense. I want you to just use common sense to make money. Not these things, ROT, 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 yeah. Take me this. Simple logic. Now, let me open this coin again. Me, I want simple logic. Me, I don't want these things. I know ROT. No, knowing. Simple logic. Now, here comes the question. When we look at this coin, look here, simple logic here. Now, it means that if someone bought here and they sold here, it means more coins went into the market. And when more coins were in the market, the price, because now coins are many, since there are many, the price has to come down. Is that easy? Or it is hard? Is that easy to understand? Or it is hard? Now, is that easy to understand? Logic, just simple understanding. Simple understanding. Now, when prices are going up, do you expect that there will not be a point when these prices will come down? Because someone will look at their money and they will feel like they have really made a lot. Now, what we are trying to define here is this. Let me share my screen again. What we are trying to come up with normal logic is this. Look at this price. We have said that when the price is at the above the pivot, it's on an up trend. And when the price is below the pivot, it's on a down trend. Okay. Now let's look at this coin on the 15 minutes. The pivot is at 6.69. Now the current price of this coin, the pivot is at 6.909. The current price is at 7.571. So when you come here, you see, do you see that the price has not yet reached this price? Give me a yes in the chat. I'm showing you easy ways of making money. It's above the pivot, but it has not yet reached this price. Am I making things easy? Meaning that if I enter at current price, I can put this as my take profit. If I enter at current price, I can put this as my take profit. Let me see. Here, 5 point, you see? I can put this because the current price is at, it has reached now, I think, 5 point. Yes, this one it has reached. But you know that it has not yet reached here. So this could be my take profit. Now it's up to you to either put your take profit at a very higher rate or put it minimal and get out very fast. So this one is 7.921, and the Fibonacci here is 7.899. Am I clear? Give me a one if I'm clear. Give me a one if I'm clear. So it's up to you. You say, me, I'll take profit here, or I'll take profit here. Now, here comes the question. Here comes the question. When I want to take profit here, do I prevent the market from coming down again? Because look here, there is someone who bought when it is at $4. I want to create understanding. There is someone who bought at $4. Do you prevent them from selling when it is at 7.8? I need logic to play. Do you prevent them to sell when it is at 7.8? Because for you entered from here. Now, that's why you put logic in your trading and say, although I have entered here and I want to take profit here, when this coin is going down, let my robot keep buying more. And if it is going up, let it give me profit. Now, is it okay for you to trade without margin calls because you want to take profit at a nearest point? I need logic. I need logic. Because there is a guy who bought when it is at 4 and the coin is at 7. And since the coin is at 7, they will sell anytime they want. So you want to play smart. And how are you going to play smart? Instead of you putting all your $500 once, you are saying, look here, put some, and whenever the market goes down, let my robot keep pulling my average entry price closer to my current price to help me get out of the market fast. Am I creating understanding? Am I creating understanding? No, two things. Number one, you are sure that the coin is above the pivot. Yes, it's on an uptrend. Good. You have entered from anywhere you want to get out of here. Trade with margin calls. Let us lead with examples that are practical to bring understanding. Just give me 1 or 2 minutes. What I want to prevent is that someone who stands up and says, I want to trade, but I don't want to trade the coin that is most positive. I want to trade, but I don't want to trade a coin that is most negative. Am I bringing that understanding to you guys? That you can trade any coin as long as you are able to understand. I don't know if I'm creating sense in the house. What I'm trying to bring to you is that you can trade any coin as long as you can understand. Because where we are going, you can pick any coin. And I don't want you to be limited that you pick this one. So any coin, as long as you can understand where the coin is going and where the coin is coming from. Now let's take STPT as an example. Okay? Are we there? 15 minutes. Number one, what is the current price? 0.7725. Then I come here, pivot point 0.7725. Look here. Pay close attention. The pivot point is at 0.07236 and the current price is at 0.7725. Is the market above the pivot or it's below the pivot? I'm playing with logic. I'm not playing with is it above the pivot? Is it below the pivot? Good. Now, the next stop point is the resistance. Has the coin reached the resistance 1 or it has not yet? Has the coin reached resistance 1 or it has not yet? It has not yet. Now, when I'm going to trade a coin, enter and plan to get out at resistance. When it sells, I find another one. Does that make sense? Because I want one that has not overgone up and I want one that has not gone over down. I don't want to continue with the coin that is going down. I also don't want to die with the coin that has overgone up. Simple logic. Me, I don't need to be a trading expert to understand this. Having seen this, I say, okay, so I want to buy. Now, how much do I want to start with? This depends on your capital. Then I say, okay, according to my capital, let me start with $50. Okay, now, what is the current price? Now I say I'm entering at current price. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? Now I have a choice on which strategy to use. I don't want, me, I'm trading with the logic. I have a choice on which strategy to use. Now let's talk about this. May I come to teach here logic. Strategy means when I leave it in the whole warehouse mode, whenever it will buy, it will always pull my current price closer to my average price. Even if it buys 10 times, even if it buys 60 times, give me a 1 if I'm clear. But if I don't want to sell, because me, I may want to sell everything I buy at once. Another person says, no, for me, from the fifth call, I want it buys this independently, sells it independently. It is your choice. Me, I want this one. For you, you want this one. Give me a 2 if I'm clear. For me, I want to buy everything at once and sell it at once. For you, you buy from the first call to the fourth call, you sell that at once, and if it buys from the fifth call, you sell each independently. I think I have a choice to make. Give me a yes if I'm clear. I'm teaching logic. Me, I'm not here to teach too much trading. Logic, common sense. I want to apply common sense. So me, I want that when my robot buys here, and then it buys here, let it pull my average price closer to my current, even if it buys 60 times. For you, you want that when your robot buys here, from number 1 to number 4, it keeps it here. But from number 5 going below, it buys it alone and sells it alone. It is a choice. It is not a must. Am I creating understanding? I don't know. I'm teaching logic. Me, I'm not teaching cram work. As long as I have logic in my mind, I can do anything with my robot. These issues of, hey, what did they teach here? What did they teach here? This should be here. There is no must here. And this doesn't kill our other classes. Give me a 2 in the chat. I want you to understand. I want you to apply logic on your robot. I don't want you to cram. Because when you apply logic, you can make as much money as you want. Now, me, I'm going to choose the whole warehouse mode. And I don't need questions. Why is it not in sub-bin? Me, I want whole warehouse. I'm a whole warehouse buyer. I buy. When the market rises, I sell at once. It is a choice. Is it clear? I don't know if I'm clear. So I am applying logic. I am applying understanding. Now I will activate my coin. Now look here. Look here. Look here. How many of you saw that although I was going to buy, there was the word of RSI below here? How many of you saw that? If you saw that, give me a 2 in the chat. How many of you saw that there was a word of RSI at the bottom here? How many of you saw that? Now, my robot was waiting for the RSI, but when you come here on settings, on advanced, there is an RSI. And my RSI is simple. That although I have seen, but I will get there, although I have seen the pivot point, my robot don't buy unless the RSI of 6 is below 40. Let this coin, if this is the RSI, if this is the RSI, buy when it is at least here, somewhere here. I don't want it when it has gone down, at least when it is somewhere here, my robot buy. So I'm applying logic. I'm not applying technical analysis. See, give me a 1 if you understand it. I'm applying logic. I'm not applying the technical. I know my coin is above the pivot. It has not yet reached resistance 1. Robot, please only buy if this coin is below 50. Am I putting understanding? This is logic. Logic. I know in understanding that when the coin is above 50, people have overbought it. And I know when the coin is below 20, people have oversold it. So I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it when it has been oversold. I don't want to buy it when it has been overbought. I just want to be in the middle. Give me a 5 if you have understood. I'm not applying technical skills. I'm just applying common sense. You know, we have entered a new generation of common sense. Common sense. So if you don't read, I don't know. Now, I have also instructed, I know that the RSI of 6 is very fast. And I also know the RSI of 24 is slow. But I have said, when this one that is slow and this one that is fast, both of them are below 40, my robot buy. Do you see how I have reduced my risk? How many of you see that I've reduced my risk? I'm applying to a line that moves very fast and a line that moves very slow. This one looks at 6 candles. This one looks at 24. And I'm saying, my robot, look here. I know that you are above the pivot. I also know you have not reached resistance 1. But only buy if this line of RSI is less than 40, and also only buy when the RSI of 24 is less than 40. That's when my robot will buy. Now, am I applying common sense or am I applying technical analysis? What am I applying here? As long as you can understand these things, it's trading hard. It's trading hard. It's logic. It's trading hard. Yes. Like that, common knowledge make money. Common knowledge make money. Common knowledge make money. So, I've finished. Now I want to put my take profit. I've finished setting. Has my robot bought? Has my robot bought? Now I want to put take profit. When should my robot sell? When should my robot sell? But before I talk about when should my robot sell, I want to open margin call. So I started with at least $50. Now my robot at least should buy with $10. Okay, I can even make it 5. I'm not going into settings. Let me make it 5. Okay. Uh-huh. Then I apply margin calls. I'm not teaching settings now. Now I apply margin calls. Now I want, when this coin continues going down, let my robot keep buying. When it continues going down, let my robot keep buying. Okay, now when should my robot sell? I open my coin. I say 15 minutes. When this coin hits either this or this, am I in 15 minutes? Yes, 15 minutes, yes. When this robot hits either this or this, now I come here on my robot. Then I say, I need to write the price down. Where is the price? 0 point. Uh-huh. Pivot points. Uh-huh. When the coin hits, I'll take this 0.07885. All of this 0.07885. Now, let me show you something phenomenal because I know some of you will complain. But I want to teach you this. When you choose a lower time frame, these figures are not constant. Can I make that clear? These figures are not constant because I want to cause common understanding. These figures keep changing depending on the situation in the market. Give me a 2 in the chat if that is clear. These figures will keep changing depending on the situation in the market. So they are not constant. So if you are looking for better figures, then choose a bigger time frame. Am I clear? Give me a 1 if I'm clear. Go in for 1 hour. Go in for 15 minutes because there will be less noise. Me, I'm a 4-hour guy. Because when I pick my coin in 4 hours, I can confidently take a 3%. I don't know if someone is able to understand. I can confidently take my 3%. So the figures will be different depending on the time zone. So when you choose a lower time zone, understand the dynamics of the time zone you have chosen. Am I clear? I don't know. Give me a 2 if I'm clear. So me, I'm a person who loves the 4-hour time frame. I don't overtrade, but whenever I pick a coin, I make significant profit. I don't chase the market, but whenever I pick a good coin, I take significant profit. I don't trade many coins, but when one closes, I make significant profit. So it is up to you to say, me, I want to close many at a time. Am I creating understanding? Me, I want many. Enter this, enter this, enter this, enter this. It is okay. Apply 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm creating understanding. I see 1,000 sats is skyrocketing. Now, see business. Although this coin is going up, they have been selling. Let me put in 4 hours. Look here. They have been selling. They have been selling. They have been selling. Now I put in 4 hours. Then I put in pivot point. Then I say, where is the coin? I write the price 0.00. I don't know if I'm making sense. 0.01225. Then I say, where is the pivot? The pivot is at 0.000128. Then I say, when I compare the two, the price is still below the pivot. Am I creating sense? The price is still below the pivot. It's still below the pivot, but it has not yet reached the pivot. Meaning that if I was going to draw lines, this is the pivot. Let me draw lines. I draw lines here. Ta, 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 ta. Then I draw red lines below. Ta, ta, ta. I expect that when the coin closes above here, then its next stop is here. When it goes above here, then its next stop is here. When it goes above here, then its next stop is here. From here above, I don't continue. Because I know very soon, dandara. Am I creating common sense? I don't want to complicate the game. This trading, I have never seen an easy business like this one. Am I creating? Because if you can apply common sense, you can always make money. Then I say, okay, I want to sell when it touches the pivot. When it touches the pivot, I will sell. So my sell point is 0.0001228. Then I say create. I put in my settings. I don't want to frighten people. Let me put $10. I put my settings. Doesn't care whether 3%. Then I say activate. You see, I can apply both or I can go current price. Now here there is RSI. So I tap on, check my RSI. It is 12. Okay. Then I say, okay, let me reduce it to 6. Then I save. So when the RSI will go below 6, my robot will buy. Will go to less than 40, my robot will buy. All I can say, I don't have waiting time. Then I say, okay, RSI, go away. Then I remove RSI, I put trigger price. I say, sure, it is up to you. I know now my robot will buy. Then when do I want my robot to sell? At the pivot point of 0.1128. I want to speak to myself. Am I clear? Am I back? Am I clear? Am I back? Am I clear? Am I back? Good. Now, when I put in the price, so I know the price that I want to sell. When I put in the price here, if I put in the whole warehouse mode, I can say when this coin reaches this price, sell off 25%. When this coin hits this price, sell off 50%. And I tap sure. Meaning that the coin will sell off 50% and the rest of the money remains in the coin because the coin still has the potential of going up. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm clear. So it is up to you to say no, because my robot can sell off, I can say sell off 50%. Sell off when the price gets to 0.000128. How many of you have found a coin? You don't want to get out of the coin, but you want to be making off something as the coin continues going up. I don't know if I'm making sense, but this cannot work when your strategy is in the sub-bin mode. It only works when it is in a hollow warehouse. Yeah. So there is a coin you don't want to get out, but you want to profit as the coin is going up. You don't want to move out of your coin totally. So you can even say market price, but sell off 25%, sell off 50%, sell off 75%, like the Trump coin. I was very wise when I was trading the Trump coin. I never wanted to sell all of it. I never wanted to sell all of it. I wanted to stay in the coin, but I wanted to make some money as I have my coins. So I used to take off a percentage, hey, sell off 50, sell off 75. Whenever it does like this, sell off 25. It comes down. I buy. It goes up. Sell off 25. I keep on taking my profit in phases. I'm just applying logic. There is no, I just want you to understand how to play with your robot, because you can make much more money when you learn to play with your robot. It's yours. So I can enter any coin and I keep placing in. Now someone says, what if I put, it is up to you, my brother. It is up to you. I don't know if I'm creating, my role here is just to create understanding. How you use the knowledge I have given you, it is up to you. So when the mod is already in here and the robot has bought, when the mod is in these others, you cannot do what I'm doing. They will even tell you. You need to cancel the sale order. When it is in sub-bin, this will not apply. If you have learned something, drop me a yes in the chat. You know, I don't want to overteach. I told you throughout this week, I'm going to only be talking about this thing. Because with this thing, I can even use $100 and make $100. I don't know if I'm creating understanding. I can use $100 and make $100. I can use 1,000 and make 1,000. I don't know if someone is able to understand. So if you have already changed the mode and your robot has bought more than 4 times, you can't change the strategy. Someone is asking me, how will you do it? Number one, if I have my $100 with this strategy, I can expose more. I can expose like $50 and use $50 in margin calls. Give me one if I'm clear. I can expose $50 and use $50 in margin calls. 2, I can enter in smaller time frames. I can enter in smaller time frames, like 15 minutes, and enter more coins. Because now I know how I'm doing. I will not be like, they told us, see, they told us, see. I don't know if someone is understanding. I will not go back. They told us, see. Because now I know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with my robot and my money. It is just your network. I don't know where Trump is going, but Trump is as if going back to his initial price. Trump is going back where he came from. But I know he will do a revival. The way Trump is going back where he came from. Guys, me, I'm not here to talk about floating Rossi. I'm not here to talk about me, I'm here to teach logic. I'm not here to talk about buy poverty strategy. I'm not here to talk about I don't know if people understand. Me, I'm not here, I'm just here to teach logic. I'm not here to talk about any strategies. I'm just here to help you every morning understand how to use your robot better. All other classes, if you are still the other side of I'm stuck on this point, I'm stuck on this point, then this could not be easy for you. Keep attending these classes until your mind reaches where I am right now. Especially if you are new and this is your first class, what I'm teaching might look heavy on your side. But those who have been following the previous classes, I hope what I'm talking about now makes sense. I don't know, let me know. Those who have been attending the previous classes, I hope what I'm talking about makes sense. Those who are new, what I'm talking about does not make sense to you until you keep attending more classes. Keep using signals, I don't know if what I'm taking is the reality. But those who have been in these classes, then what I'm talking about is making sense. So if it is not making sense to you, please calm down. Keep attending more classes. One day it will. I'm not attacking anyone. So I can now me, I was just doing teaching. I know someone might be worried about my floating loss, but here there is no floating loss. These are just let me open my margin calls, then I put in a sell point. At least with $10. What can $5 give me? Then I'll return this to a 1-1. No business. Okay. Switch on margin calls, put up a sell point. Okay, so I'll put up a sell point. At what price will I sell this coin? 15 minutes. Okay, pivot point. I'll sell at resistance 1, 0.07, 0.07885. Okay, 0.07885. Then I'll just go back, tap on the sell, market price. So where you tap market price, this is where you put the price. Where have I written it? 0.7885. How much will you sell off when it reaches this price? 50%. I'll make $1. 75. I'll make 1.5. Look, can you see that $60 are making $2? How many are seeing that? Can you see? My $60 can make me $2 as long as I can be patient. I open margin calls, I pick a selling point. I open margin calls, I pick a selling point. And I keep it at whole warehouse mode. Then I remain patient. Okay. I was, this is not very, very, do you see this capital here? How many of you see this capital here? Let me show you how much I returned. I was using my other account to trade. Do you see this capital? It is 30, it is 50 and 18. This is how much? This is 80 plus. This is around $100. Look here. It's around $100. Look here. See, I decided to use it the other 2 days to trade. See the profit. I started, I think, a few days. See, you people, if you understand this robot, I'm using my other account to trade now, but I came here for teaching practice. See, as long as you apply the logic I'm teaching, you can collect as much as you want. I've just transferred money here to show you again. You see, little capital, more money. Little capital, more money. As long as. Why this is team? I'm using my other account of my daughter to trade now. I will log in. Little capital, more money. Little capital, more money. As long as you apply the logic I'm talking about, money here is just fingertips away. Fingertips. You remain like a joker. Fingertips, fingertips. Now I have $18. So I need more margin calls on this coin here. So I have 18. Okay. So buy with the 5. 3 times. 1, 1, 1. Buy with $5. Why do you want to die with me? Buy 2 margin calls. Take time. I am not trying to teach something wrong, but I'm trying to say take time and learn. Am I trying to bring sense? Take time and understand what I'm talking about. And if you do, am I bringing understanding? Just that me, I may not have time to be on this market, but this market, when I have my phone in my fingers, how do I sleep with less than $50? How? How? When I understand what I've told you, this logic, how do I sleep with less than $50 and I go to bed? Me? How? Sure. I go to bed with these things of pivot points, support resistance. Then I sleep comfortably without $50. What are these coins doing in my account? I know people are about to say, teachers, I have told you. The learning is in the doing, the learning is not here. There are so many things that you are going to learn on yourself by practicing what you teach. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. That I may not teach you here, but when you practice what I have taught you, there are things you're going to discover by yourself. Because you are practicing what I'm teaching you. And I'm not going to have the capacity to teach that to you direct here. But when you go and practice, then you start saying, okay, now I get. It's now making sense. Okay, so when I apply pivot points, okay, when a coin is up like this in 15 minutes, I need to wait for it to come down. Am I bringing sense? Am I bringing sense? When a coin goes up like this, here they have overbought. So very soon they are going to start selling. I'm bringing. I don't want to apply a lot of. So hey, if it is here, even when I look at the pivot points. By the way, look here, friends. Here is even a clock. Here they are overbuying. There's a strong buy. So when I look at my pivot point here, and I say, where is the pivot point? I'm in 15 minutes. Uh-huh. It's 0.114, 0.114. Uh-huh. Then let me apply RSI. Where is my RSI? It has started pointing down. Am I bringing sense? Uh-huh. It has started pointing down. Where is my KDJ? Oh, my KDJ has formed a crossover here. What is coming? Because all these we have looked at. Am I bringing sense? Because unless you learn how to apply common sense, trading is very easy. Eh? So this one, let me find another one. Let me apply my MACD. My MACD is trying to show me that the coin went up, but still there is some opportunity. Let me apply the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands have touched the upper band. Am I adding up? Especially people have been attending the previous classes. The Bollinger Band has touched the upper band. There are higher chances of this coin now coming down. Is that adding up? Then you say, I don't have business. Then you say oversold the coin. Let me try Trump. Then you apply your Bollinger Bands. When you apply your Bollinger Bands here, the coin is not clear. Whenever it touches the middle band, it goes down. Whenever it touches the middle band, it goes down. No business. Am I bringing sense? Because you have looked at it touches the middle line, it goes down. Touches the middle line. Donald Trump, go with your cabinet. Then let me. I don't know if I'm bringing sense because as long as we are now combining the whole knowledge, this was just an additive. So you look at RSI, you look at your KDJ, you look at your Bollinger Bands, you look at your MACD, it gives you a wider aspect. Then you apply your pivot points. I don't know, but I'm still going to repeat this event tomorrow. I'm going to repeat this event tomorrow. Tomorrow is when? Tomorrow is Wednesday. I repeat on Thursday. Then I will end this on Friday. I want people to apply common sense. I'm gonna repeat also tomorrow. Because why do you sleep with less than $50 a day? Are you normal? You go to bed and you don't have $50 on your account. You sleep today, you sleep the next day, you sleep the next day. You don't have $50 in a day, and you sleep normally, and then you start talking about yourself. You are in crypto. What are you doing here? Why don't you go and plant beans? Hmm? Why don't you go and plant beans? Hmm? Why are you wasting time here? You sleep today, no $50. Next day, no $50. You keep saying, I hope one day, 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 I hope one day when? I have made a statement on my Facebook account and I want to make it here. Many people focus about, let me read it for you as I wrote it. I hope my Facebook account opens very fast. I made a statement on my Facebook account and I said, but I see it is not coming. But let me read it. My entire life changed when I accepted one truth. My entire life changed when I accepted one truth. You do not plan your future. You plan your actions today. You do not plan your future I'm repeating tomorrow. You do not plan your future. You plan your actions today. And those actions create your future. In the future, we shall prosper one day. Which future? Which future are you talking about? One day we shall be rich. Which day? You are not responsible of what you have not seen. You are responsible of what you do today, because it is what you do today that creates the future you are talking about. One day the bull run, one day the bull run, one day the bull run. You are not responsible of the bull run you don't know. You are responsible of what you do today, because what you do today adds up to create the bull run they talk about. It's a very huge statement. I see many people talk about how they plan their future. You can't plan the future you have not seen. Today. Because you only have today. It is only today that you have seen. You have not seen tomorrow. That's why I don't agree with anyone who promises me tomorrow. Only today. I have seen today. I'm only responsible for today, because it is today that creates a better tomorrow. It is not the tomorrow that creates a better future. And unless you start valuing today, what am I going to do today that is going to be responsible for my future? It is what you do today. So the learning is in the doing. I have said that so many times. And I have seen many people in this world play with such statements. But since it came into my mind, let me see if I could open it again. For the last time, I'll check my Facebook account. It's where I posted it. Where is my Facebook account? And you don't waste time. You don't say future, next week, next month. It is never my business, because I'm not sure about next week. I'm only sure about today. I see it is my network. My entire life changed when I accepted one truth. You don't plan your future, you plan your actions. Your actions today. And it is those actions that create your future. That's why even when we are trading, I talk about compounding $1 plus $1. Not that $1 will make 600 per day. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Not $1 will make 600 per day. I make $1 today. I add it on my money today. Tomorrow I add it. And at the end of the year, I have made $60,000, because I work on a daily basis. And unless you change your mindset to that, life will still be very hard. It will be very hard. You tell someone you have made 1.3 billion, and for him, he thinks you have made it in one day. No, it is I'm a daily person. One, yes, good. One, yes, good. One. And it looks small, but highly respected. Have a nice day. Love you all. See you tomorrow, same time. I repeat the same aspect. Pivot points. Pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, and apply those indicators until people can go on markets, apply common sense, and make money. This doesn't kill all our previous trainings. They are valid, they are there. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day.